Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers Guy. Welcome to another edition of Timmy's Nostalgia Showcase. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy. In my last episode, I talked about my experiences with the Sega Dreamcast. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about my experience with the PlayStation 2, aka the PS2. Back in 2000, the PS2 was released in the US. Games like Tekken Tag Tournament and many great titles for the system premiered on the PS2. The system was released early in Japan, and I think 1999, I'm not quite sure the release date in Japan, but I do remember the release date in the US. The system came out in the fall of 2000. Games like Tekken Tag Tournament and SSX were two of the best games on the system. The PS2 was a great system. And in 2000, it really caught my eye because I was thinking about the PS2. But during that time, I was playing the Sega Dreamcast. And I forgot to mention a couple of games in that episode that I remember playing for the Dreamcast. And those games were Crazy Taxi, Red Road Boxing 2, and probably one of my all-time favorite games, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. In 2001, I was still playing my Sega Dreamcast, and I was still pretty much focused on the Dreamcast. I was hoping the system could make a comeback. In 2001, I thought about getting a PS2 that year. And I had my mind set on getting a PS2. Sorry about that, though. My sister was talking to my cat. So I wanted to get the system. I wanted to get the system in 2001. And the PS2 was at the top of my Christmas list. The hype was real. And I was getting into the hype of the PS2. On my Christmas list, the PS2 was on the top of my Christmas list along with a couple of games for the system that I really wanted. And those three games were WWF SmackDown, which was Just Bring It, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Those were on the top of my Christmas list. Those were at the top of my Christmas list. I was 15 when this system came out, when I got my first system. Got my first PS2. On Christmas Eve of December 2001. And this was months after we had just gotten through one of the biggest attacks on American soil on September 11, 2001. But in a way, video gaming was a good escape from all that. It took our minds off what was going on in the country and what had just happened on September 11th, 2001. December, I asked for this system. I went to bed on Christmas Eve, woke up the next morning, did not feel good at all. I had a bit of a stomach bug, and I just wasn't feeling good. But I still got up that morning, opened up all my gifts, but there was still one more that I had to open. My dad pulled a big box out. I tore off the wrapping paper, and it was the PS2. And I was so happy to get the PS2. It took my mind off of how I was feeling that day. And the three games I got were the games I asked for. WWF SmackDown Just bring up a very popular wrestling game for the gaming console. Grand Theft Auto 3, and also Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. I even got my own memory card with the system as well. That day I played my games. Even though I wasn't feeling too good, I pulled through, and I wanted to see what the PS2 was all about. Not only that, we could watch DVDs on the system as well. And it was such a great day for me. I was feeling a little better that day. I even ate dinner that day, but the next few days I wasn't feeling good. But playing my PS2 really helped me feel good and helped me take my mind off how I was feeling that week. How I was feeling that week. The PS2, I played that all day, and on New Year's Day I took my PS2 to my cousin's house. And we played some of my cousin's games, and we played some of my games for the PS2. Unfortunately, we weren't able to play Grand Theft Auto because the parents would not let me play it with the little kids in the room, so I couldn't take that game with me. And my love for the PS2 grew. In January, I spent all my Christmas money on Final Fantasy X, Legends of Wrestling, and those were the two games that I started playing. Those games were two of the best games I played. Legends of Wrestling was not the best game, but it was okay. Final Fantasy X was a beautiful game, and I really enjoyed that one as well. Many months later, I started renting games for the PS2. A couple of games I rented were Dark Cloud, State of Emergency, and I forget what else. Those were the games I had. A year later in 2002, on Christmas of 2002, I got the PS2 version of Dead to Rights, Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, and NHL 2K. NHL 2K3. My library increased. That year I bought games such as Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Grandia Extreme, Parappa the Rapper, and The Bouncer. The PS2 library grew very quickly. In 2004, I had even more games that year on my birthday, 2004. Also in 2003, I got the game Rocky Boxing the game Rocky as well, and also the first dot hack game for the PS2. My collection was not done yet. It was in 2004. A couple more games were added to my PS2 library. And those games were SmackDown vs. Raw and Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I also got Budokai 2 on Christmas of 2003. And also Final Fantasy X-2 on Christmas of 2003. I even played games like NHL 2004, NHL 2005, and many other great games. In 2005, I also added Def Jam Fight for New York to my libraries, along with Dragon Ball Z Sagas. And in Christmas 2005, I got Dragon Quest 8, King Kong, I forget what else I got. Those were the games that I got for my PS2. The library of games for my PS2 were not end. In 2005, I got SmackDown vs. Raw. 2006, I got the SmackDown First of all, 2007, and a couple more games I added with the Sega Genesis Collection and Capcom Collections Volume 1 and 2. Those would be the last games added to my PS2 library. Even when I got the Xbox in the summer of 2003, which will be another episode I'll be talking about, I was still playing games on my PS2. 2007 would be the last time that I'd be playing my PS2, as I would also be getting the Xbox 360 in March of 2007. PS2's lifespan lasted until 2010. Believe it or not, the PS2 lasted until 2010. The PS2 was truly an upgrade from the original PlayStation. Better graphics, better resolution, and games with a much more rich story to them. There are a lot of great games. One I forgot to mention was Grandia 2. Truly one of my favorite RPGs for the system. And also the great Grand Theft Auto games, such as Vice City and San Andreas. PS2 will always have so many great memories. I always remember playing the PS2 coming home after school playing video games and just escaping from the monotonous world of drama and craziness. The PS2 was my getaway, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Guys, thank you for joining me here on this week's episode of Timmy's Nostalgia Showcase. In my next episode, I'm gonna be.
At this very moment, countless battles are raging.
Alliances are being formed and broken.
Legends created and destroyed.
At this very moment, new worlds are being discovered.
Codes broken, strategies devised,
Records shattered.
At this
Very moment, all across the world, it's
growing.
it's evolving.
At this very moment, here,
PlayStation 2 online.
PlayStation 2, now just $149.
Your fate has been written. You will die.
One fate, 1 million ways to defy it. Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. Available December 1st. Rated M for mature.
Today we're gonna test the tractor beam from Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Oh, nice, dude. Nice job, nice job. No, turn it off! Sweet.
The tractor beam. One of 51 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
Have you got what it takes to race, battle, and beat anyone who's got the guts to get in your way? Welcome to the world of Crash Nitro Kart. Face off in brutal battle arenas. Take on hundreds of hazards and use a ton of power-ups. Critics call it the best kart racer on PlayStation 2 and Xbox this year. It's time to do some serious damage, Bandicoot style. Crash Nitro Kart's rated E for everyone.
My name's Jack. Dead to rights, rated M for mature.
The human race is facing extinction. You are the last line of defense. Defender, save our species. Exterminate theirs. Rated teen.
40 stolen cars. $20 million. One cop. The smash hit driving franchise that started it all is back. Full Throttle. Featuring the voices of Michael Madsen, Mickey Rourke, Michelle Rodriguez, and Ving Rhames. Driver 3. Available now. Rated M for mature.
You can control speed. You can control direction. You can control everything except your fellow man. Rated E for everyone.
Nobody captures the best in baseball like 2K Sports. The #1 rated sports series of 2005. Get Major League Baseball 2K5.
You know, you could have sent a car.
Rated E for everyone.
If you do this for me, you'll be a made man. Anything you want.
Grand Theft Auto 3, now available at the recommended greatest hits price of $19.99. Rated M for mature.
In a timeless world of primal existence, the rules of survival are simple. Hunt or be hunted. Join with friends online to battle the world's most dangerous beasts and live to hunt another day. Monster Hunter. Buy it now for the Sony PlayStation 2. Rated T for teen. Only from Capcom.
The mysterious. The magnificent. The masterpiece. A new epic in Capcom's Samurai Action Series. Onimusha 2, rated M for mature. Only from Capcom.
Hall of Famer. Top seed. Choreographer. Mastermind. Hero. World champion. Pilot. All-Pro. Entertainer. What do you want to be when you grow up? Rated E for everyone. PlayStation 2, the only place to play.
I am high up in a tree here at the beautiful Rich Guy Open. I'm kidding you. I'm beside the 18th where McMaster is about to tee off. And you know, he can't really decide what club to hit. His caddy is pointing, there's the green up there, which is a big help to hire a caddy so they can point to where the hole is. And McMaster has this nasty habit of throwing grass in the air. It's like we've got a live 6-foot gopher. Hot Shots Golf. Golf for the people. Rated E for everyone.
PlayStation 2, now just $149.
Over 50 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Ratchet and Clank going commando. Rated T for teen.
Kingdom Hearts. PlayStation 2. Rated E for everyone.
Time control. Your greatest weapon. Rewind. One of 5 ways to control time. Sands of Time, rated T for teen.
The road to being a legend is a path of pain, of power and strength, of courage and determination, of desire and destiny. Legends of Wrestling 2. Rated T for teen from Acclaim.
Around every corner, terror waits. Evil returns to the PlayStation 2. Resident Evil Outbreak. Rated M for mature. Only from Capcom.
You think you have it rough? Ever try fighting a dozen lurkers at once? Those guys make purse snatchers seem like Boy Scouts. You fight any 300-foot robots today? Didn't think so.
It looks like your partner's doing all the work.
Maybe it looks that way to the untrained eye. Huh? Hey, big guy! Been there long?
A new legacy is born. Rated E for everyone.
I've got your wrist thingies, mate. But hey, Archie, these are Soul Calibur fighters. They all got blades and sticks and such. The wind with just those. Your history, my son. What you need, my Shima-san, if I may.
The wait's over. Soul Calibur 2 puts the weapons back in your hands, featuring classic Soul Calibur fighters, new warriors, and over 10 modes of play. And exclusively on PlayStation 2, Tekken's Heihachi unleashes his rage.
All right, no blades for you then.
Soul Calibur 2, rated T for teen.
I lied to myself that it was over. It wasn't over. And it would get worse before the end.
Max Payne 2. The Fall of Max Payne.
When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, time slows down. Your whole life flashes by.
Out now on PC. Coming soon for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Rated M for mature.
Final Fantasy X is gorgeous and grand. Absolutely mind-blowing. Enthralling gameplay. Simply incredible. This is what PlayStation 2 is all about. Don't believe a word till you play it.
I've done it.
Final Fantasy X, rated T for teen, only on PlayStation 2.
Squaresoft.
Rated E for everyone.
EA Sports. Big.
Master, am I not the greatest fighter in the world?
Your kung fu is strong, Pond Skipper, but the Tekken fighters are stronger.
What?
Heihachi is a thundering storm. Xiao Yu rides the wings of the crane. Nina strikes like the snake. And Yoshimitsu's sword cuts the wind.
I will defeat the Tekken fighters.
Tekken Tag Tournament, rated T for teen.
How do you describe a playmaker?
How do you describe a playmaker?
Guy who's clutch. Who makes the big time plays.
In big games, baby.
He pulls guys, knocks guys, rips guys out of their shoes. Bang, bang. Boom! The playmaker makes the catch over the middle. You better not come across that middle. Edge of your seat to your feet.
Gets the stadium to go off.
And the guy that I'm talking about?
He's an offensive guy.
He's a defensive guy. Hey, Ray, talk to me on Monday.
What you say, Michael? Offense, baby. Playmaker, he's a tank. Sports car. A semi. He rips it away when it matters. Never, ever coughs it up.
He makes the big pass.
He bats it away.
He makes the big run.
Big catch.
The big hit.
He makes the big kick.
What? Kickers will speak when spoken to.
Introducing Playmaker Control, only in Madden NFL 2004, the official game of Playmakers. Rated E for everyone. EA Sports. It's in the game.
After being transported to a foreign world, wrongfully imprisoned, then tortured for 2 years, anyone would give up hope. Well, almost anyone.
Let's go take care of business.
This world is better left to Jack. Rated T for teen.
Rated M for mature. U.S. Agent Leon Kennedy is on a search and rescue mission. What he finds is pure evil. The award-winning must-have action title of 2005 is now a PlayStation 2 event. With new weapons and an additional storyline featuring the mysterious Ada Wong. Evil has evolved. Resident Evil 4 for the PlayStation 2, only from Capcom.